Welcome to the 3-Minute Coach with your host, Grace Carter. You are listening to episode 227. Are you an embracer or resistor of change?
Here's a question for you. When it comes to change, are you a resistor or an embracer? I think I would ordinarily answer that question by saying I'm definitely an embracer. But I've learned in recent weeks that maybe I'm a bit of a resistor too. Welcome to the 3-Minute Coach. I'm Grace Carter. And if you've been listening for a while, you'll notice that there are some changes here. When I started this podcast with a partner, Gabriel Petcher, and in January, he decided that he was going to move on to some other things. So a change is underway. And that change affected both of us. He moved on, and then I had to decide, am I going to continue with this podcast? Is it worth it to me? Can I even do the things that are necessary to do to get it going and keeping it going? That change, originally I embraced it, and then I was met with some resistance. And so resistance shows up in all kinds of ways. Fear of the unknown, fear of failure, fear of moving forward. It also shows up with just your basic human difficulties with learning new things, with embracing what is it going to look like, making the change, learning the skills, those kinds of things. And I faced all of that in the last 2 months. So what I want to say about that is this. We are going to be continuing with the 3-Minute Coach. I'm really excited about getting to this point. And it's going to look a little different. First of all, it's just going to be me and friends. And so I expect that the podcast will no longer be a daily, but will aim for 3 times a week. That's the first change. A second change is I'm going to add interviews with colleagues, friends, those kinds of things to explore in more detail some of the subjects that we explore in the podcast. Then thirdly, I'm looking forward to linking some of the information that I share here in the podcast with my business, Carter Collaborative Solutions, where I provide a variety of coaching, facility mastermind group for people and businesses. So I'm hopeful that in the end, this will be a good change, that we will embrace it, and it will be one of those things that I look back on in years to come and say, wow, I'm so glad I made that decision. So join me, like, share, and we're going to talk about change for the next few sessions. Can't wait to learn more about how to be an embracer rather than a resistor of change. Talk to you soon. Bye.